Hello, today I want to take a look at a classic game that many of you might not have played or maybe not even heard of, and that is Super Smash TV on the Mega Drive. It has actually appeared on a Midway Arcade Classics disc for the PlayStation 2, I think it was, because I owned it at some point. So it looks like it was originally released as an arcade game in 1990 and then ported in 1992. It's also available on the Super Nintendo. Originally owned that when I was younger. Probably the version to get, just because the controls are better, just because the pad's got a different layout. I don't think I've played this with a 6-button pad yet, so I may be wrong, so we'll see anyway. So let's start this up. So this is kind of like an unofficial sequel to a game called Total Carnage, which is also an arcade game. So we'll check the options, or maybe we won't. See, there's a reference at the start there to Total Carnage. So, yeah, see on the Super Nintendo, because this is a game that requires twin stick controls. Really, I'm just shooting anywhere at the moment. Yeah, it's really a game that needs twin stick controls like Robotron. So this is designed basically to work with the Mega Drive 3-button controller. I don't think the 6-button controller was out when this was released. So the way you'd play this on the Super Nintendo is you'd use the D-pad to run, and then you'd use your 4 buttons there to shoot in different directions while, separate to your running. Obviously you can't do that when you've only got 3 buttons and a directional pad, so it really sucks. I'm not really sure how the controls work. Just a bit random. I'm going to get these weapon power-ups, of course. You pick up presents for prizes, but you pick up the presents for basically a high score. You get prizes at the end of the level. As you can see on the floor, there's landmine things. They're actually of great detail on the Super Nintendo version. Also the shield around your character is. However, when you do run into a mine, you blow up into chunks on this Mega Drive version, whereas on the Super Nintendo you don't. You do blow up, but just not into bloody chunks, because Nintendo don't like that kind of thing. So as you'll have seen there are different routes you can take through the levels. Kind of like secret rooms with loads of prizes in and things like that. This game's always reminded me of kind of Running Man, that futuristic game show kind of setting. Getting into trouble here. So in the middle there you got a shield. When you got the shield, you can just run into your enemies and they'll all just die. But you might as well keep on shooting, just try and get everything. It's a pretty tough game. Really gets difficult on the late stages. The next level after this, which I probably won't get to while I'm trying to talk as well. Yeah, the level after this is a robot level, which is a bit it just goes mental. Sake. Kill this thing, got him. As you can imagine, it's a bit mental now, so if you can just imagine what it's like when it does get hard. Really nasty how they hide the mines under the presents. Bastards. So every room has some sort of, I wouldn't say theme, I'd just say a name. But as you can see, it says Meet Mr. Shrapnel because you've got these, like, I don't know what they are, suicide bombers or something, going around the edge of the screen. Take quite a few hits to go down with a normal shitty gun. So at least you can continue from where you've left off, which is, you know, quite rare in a 16-bit game. I would definitely recommend the Super Nintendo over this version, just because the controls are really hampering me at the moment. So this is a bonus room, which you may or may not find depending on which route you take. So you got to pick up the presents, prizes, whatever you want to call them, whilst avoiding the mines, which is easier said than done sometimes. Blown up into bloody chunks once again. Fuck it, let's get a shield. That's what you need. The ultimate goal of the whole game is to get into the pleasure dome, and I think you have to collect, like it said at the start, collect 10 keys. That's basically your goal of the game, but like I say, it is a difficult game, so you've not really got much chance of getting that far anyway. I would like to see, I think like a first person kind of remake of this game or something like that, you know, just bring this game up to date, because it's a cool game. I like the setting, you know, there's not many of these futuristic game show games out there, you know. I mean, at the time, movies like The Running Man, just general movie culture, and we've got games like this. I'm not sure why all we get nowadays is Call of Duty and sports titles, you know. We're not going to the movies to watch just, you know, sports films and war movies, so I don't know why that is the case. Music's not bad, it's a little bit repetitive. It's interesting that the game is called Super Smash TV, just because usually when you buy a game for the Super Nintendo, it's called Super because it's on the Super Nintendo, but this is called Super Smash TV on the Megadrive, but it's also available on the Super Nintendo, and again it's called Super Smash TV. So, pretty interesting. I kind of don't remember the little bits between rooms on the Super Nintendo version. You know, them little like corridor type things. I think on the Super Nintendo version you might have just gone like straight from room to room rather than having that little kind of interlude. Irritating tank dude. Fuck shit ass bitch cunt. Really just do with one of those pickups that clears the screen. Ugh. 10th place, is that it? So yeah, as you can see, what options are there? Yeah, so as you can see, there's no support for the 6-button control pad, which is a shame because it would make the game so much better. But yeah, it's an awesome game. If you've got a Super Nintendo, make sure you pick it up for the Super Nintendo. Mega Drive, pick it up if you've only got a Mega Drive, but avoid this version if you've got both of the 16-bit consoles.